What's going on, everyone? My name is Jeff. So it's getting to that time of year where we all need to think about the price of natural gas. How can we make a trade on this and turn the cold weather into some profits? Guys, what I want to talk about in today's video is ticker symbol UGAZ, UGAZ, a very popular ETN, probably the most popular ETN that's traded here on YouTube and other places. Like I said, I like to take a seasonal interest in this ETN, not advising any of you to run out here and buy at these levels. Again, like I said, it's all a gamble. This is a supply and demand play, okay? Cold weather gets in our forecast, the price of natural gas increases. And like today, we've seen a big reversal, okay? So we're going to get into what exactly happened today. Back on Friday, UGAZ was trading itself back all the way up to $15.28. That was on the natural gas report. And there will be another natural gas report coming out on Wednesday this week. I think that will play a factor on how UGAZ trades. And we just basically lost it all back today. UGAZ traded down 13.42% during normal trading hours, then an additional 1% in after hours. So it went from, roughly $15.20 all the way down to $12.93. And obviously, DGAZ, that is an ETN that is short on natural gas, that spiked up very, very good today. So what we're going to talk about in this video, guys, we're going to talk about why UGAZ lost roughly 15% of value in one trading day. We're going to take a look at the cold weather forecast for this winter. And like I said, keep in mind on Wednesday, we will have a new natural gas report come out, so we could see a lot of action between Wednesday and Thursday. Before we get started, guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate all the support, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. So real quick, guys, I want to go over the EIA's report that there has been a natural gas supply withdrawal for the first time this season. That's what made UGAZ trade down so low. It's trading down even lower again today. The U.S. Energy Department weekly inventory shows a larger than expected decrease in natural gas supplies, the season's first withdrawal. Now, this positive sentiment was overwhelmed by the lack of meaningful demand amid strong production, which led prices to trickle down. Of course, UGAZ is a 3 times levered ETF. So let's say natural gas loses 2 or 3%, UGAZ is going to lose 8 to 10%, 3 times levered. That's why it trades up much higher, also trades down much lower. I'm just going to touch on a couple of these points. Like I said, I don't want to put you to sleep. Keep in mind, don't overthink this. It's a very simple supply and demand trade. When cold weather is forecasted heavily, the price of natural gas does tend to spike up. And then when we get into really cold weather, that's when you'll see its biggest moves. Stockpiles held in underground storage in the lower 48 states fell by 94 billion cubic feet for the week ending in November 15th. So when this hit on Monday, obviously that created that big sell-off. Now that is above the guidance of 91 BCF fall. The decrease is also higher than the 5-year 2014-2018 average net shrinkage of 32 BCF, but came below last year's drop of 109 BCF for the reported week. So, in my opinion, you do have to kind of look at this as a buying opportunity. I feel like these articles, when these reports come out, fear goes very high. Okay, we're not going to have any cold in our winter. The ETN sells off really, really hard. It was actually trading down into the $11 range today for a while. Did see a little bit of a reversal. We'll get to the natural gas charts here in just a moment. This is a very important part right here, okay? I really want to point this out. Daily consumption decreased 3.7%, okay? So that's almost exactly the amount of sell-off that we've seen in natural gas, okay? That was 104.2 BCF compared to 108.2 in the previous week, primarily due to lower power and residential commercial sector demand. Where does that demand come from? From our forecasts. So from here going forward, natural gas might experience short-lived surge based on positive weather forecasts. Any powerful turnaround looks unlikely at the moment, with gas output in the lower 48 states recently hitting a record 92.8 BCF per day. There is very little room for prices to improve meaningfully from their current levels around 2.6. So keep that in mind. I think you will see some weather-driven movement. That's really what I'm trading for. And if you would like to know how I am trading UGAZ, feel free to check out Trade Alerts Pro. It is the first link in my description box. The bearish natural gas fundamentals and its seasonal nature is responsible for the understandable reluctance on investors' part to dip their feet into these stocks. So what does that mean? What are they saying in that sentence, guys? there is a lot of fear surrounding natural gas stocks and ETNs, okay? And where the fear goes, that's really where your investing dollar needs to go. In fact, the commodity fell to more than a 3-year low in August of this year. We'll take a look at that on the chart here in just a moment. So for those of you that live and die doing technical analysis, before you all come and start beating me up, just keep in mind, guys, technical analysis is really not going to help you too much trading natural gas. Here's why. Oversold indicators, undersold indicators, buy indicators, any kind of thing like that really does not matter. It's not going to have any effect at all on the movement of natural gas. Okay, I've been into multiple arguments with people about that, and I maintain and I stand my ground. You can do all the technical analysis you want. If those reports are not showing supply and demand going up, these ETNs and stocks are going to continue to trade down. It's really just that simple. Obviously, you want to get the best price you possibly can. I'm a big believer in dollar cost averaging. But like I did mention here just a minute ago, guys, in August, on August 4th of this year, that's when natural gas hit the 5-year low. And really since that time, we've seen a very strong recovery. And so now I have ticker symbol UGAZ pulled up. I have the 6-month history pulled up on UGAZ. Guys, we've already seen $11. As a matter of fact, back in August when it hit those lows, it was trading around the exact same place that it is trading now. The 52-week low on UGAZ is $11 even. Unfortunately, the price of natural gas was much, much lower at that time. That's why I say be careful with these 3 times levered ETNs, because they are going to trade up. The power of these ETNs are going to trade up a lot faster. You're going to get a lot more return. You're also going to get harder sell-offs, and you're going to take bigger losses. So that's why I say just be careful. Do not go all in. And I can just give you a brief example of what kind of return you could see. Now, trading down at the very, very bottom and holding to the very, very top, we all know that's nearly impossible. I've probably done it once or twice in my trading career, but it's nearly impossible to do. At those $11 lows in August, if you would have bought there, you could have had well over 100% return in about a month and 10 days time. You guys got all the way back up to $22 to $23. That was really in the face of a spike in demand, okay? Now, like I said, it's pretty much same type of chart, little bit stronger sell-off on UGAZ than the natural gas charts, has traded down and spiked up again. And now, of course, we are in the middle of another sell-off. So now, just for fun, let's lay the 6-month chart of UGAZ next to the 6-month chart of natural gas. As you can see, there's a lot of similarities. There's also a lot of differences. We're seeing a much bigger dip on UGAZ right now than we are on the natural gas charts. That's really something to keep in mind. You might, we touched the $11 level on UGAZ today. This is a wonderful buying opportunity, and I would probably want to agree with you on that. However, I just know we do have room to fall. We're really going to have to see what kind of numbers we get in the report tomorrow. All right, so let's just take a brief look at what weather is forecasting for the remainder of this week. There is supposed to be what they call a rare Pacific bomb cyclone. This will range in the west while heavy snow, rain, and wind and severe storms target the plains and upper Midwest. Now, I'm not seeing massively cold temperatures, but again, heavy rain, snow, wind, and severe storms. Okay, so that might up the demand of natural gas. I could see that happening. This is a pre-Thanksgiving travel nightmare. Apparently, for millions, it's shaping up 2 powerful storm systems blasting across the country. One looks to target the plains, Midwest, Great Lakes, and northern New England, while a rare bomb cyclone crashes ashore on the west coast. A patch of snow and wind alerts stretch continuously from the U.S.-Mexico border to Canada. I live in one of the states that's not going to be affected by this, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to be traveling to South Carolina tomorrow. That is not going to be affected by this either, but it does look like the East Coast, the North, and most of the Midwest is going to get hit pretty hard with some nasty weather. Key airport hubs that could see major delays or cancellations through Wednesday include Minneapolis, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Portland. Denver International Airport, where heavy snow is occurring. Nearly 500 flights have already been canceled. Strong winds, hefty rain, and snow totals, and even severe weather are in the offing for large swaths of the western and central lower 48. Where land and air travel alike could be disrupted or even rendered impossible. And that's not all. A third significant storm looks to brew in the days immediately following the Thanksgiving holiday. That's also the first couple days of December is when they're forecasting some severe cold weather. So again, guys, I don't want to make this video a buy recommendation. I'm not saying, okay, go out, load up on all the UGAZ you can get. I'm just providing the information, making the video, and you can do with what this information you feel is best. Again, try to have portfolio balance. Make sure you're well invested in all of the other sectors before you start trading UGAZ. That's my best suggestion. More than a foot of snow has already plastered eastern Colorado since late Monday afternoon. That storm will continue to organize as it treks across Kansas and Nebraska on Tuesday afternoon before targeting the Corn Belt on Tuesday night, which that would be this evening. By Wednesday morning, the Great Lakes will be dealing with heavy rain or snow and strong winds as the system bolts towards Canada. May even skirt northern New England on Thanksgiving Day with powerful winds at its wake. But all right, guys, that's all I got for the video. Like I said, UGAZ right now is currently at $12.23 in after hours. Did see another big sell-off, another big 6% fell off today. Got down to $11.84. So go down in the comment section, share your thoughts and opinions. What's your game plan for trading UGAZ? I would love to hear about that. Thank you, as always, for watching the video, and have a great day.